Half a century ago, humanity left its first footprint beyond Earth. A single flag on the moon marked our courage. The moon became our first frontier. But this was only the beginning. Today, Artemis rises, our next giant leap. Engines roar, shaking the ground of tomorrow. Flames pierce the sky, carrying dreams once more. Earthrise reminds us we are voyagers. The moon stands as our gateway. In a visor reflection, our future looks back. Orion sails onward, bridging Earth and moon. From dust to stars, a new era begins. From the first steps on the moon, humanity proved that the impossible was within reach. But history is not just to be remembered, it is a foundation to build upon. Today, new rockets rise, stronger, safer, and more powerful than ever before. With fire and thunder, they carry our ambitions beyond the sky. The gateway will orbit the moon, a bridge between Earth and the stars. A home in space, where astronauts will live and work far beyond Earth's cradle. On the surface, machines and explorers will uncover the moon's hidden secrets. Every drill, every measurement is a step toward Mars, toward the next frontier. And from the moon, we look further, to a future where Earth, Moon, and Mars stand together in the night sky. Every great journey begins with a single push against gravity. The further we rise, the smaller our past limits appear. Each step toward the unknown is a declaration of courage. Dreams are not built alone. They orbit around unity and trust. Every hand, every mind, every heart contributes to the mission. To break away from comfort is to descend into true discovery. Even in descent, progress feels like flight. The moment of landing is proof that preparation meets destiny. One small step still echoes louder than fear. Progress is powered not just by machines, but by human vision. We build shelters not only for safety, but for hope. Inside, light shines brightest when it guides our focus. Even in the harshest worlds, life finds a way to grow. Innovation is turning obstacles into oxygen, survival into strength. Every machine we craft is an extension of our determination. When we stand on the edge of vastness, we measure our true size. Beneath the surface lies the promise of tomorrow's sustenance. From dust and stone, we create foundations of permanence. Forward is the only direction for those who seek horizons. Even in the darkness, light can be built by human hands. We rise again and again, chasing the light of new beginnings. Every horizon reminds us there is always another beyond. The prototypes of today become the lifelines of tomorrow. Behind every achievement are faces filled with belief. Voices carried across silence remind us we are never alone. From above, our progress shines like constellations of will. Every launch away from the familiar is a pledge to the future. Through their eyes, we see not distance, but destiny. Mars awaits not as a finish line, but as the next frontier. And as we look outward, we realize our potential has no end. After months in space, the crew reaches Mars, humanity's next frontier. Engines fire, guiding the ship into orbit. Below, a station awaits, gateway to the surface. Inside the lander, astronauts prepare for descent. Detaching from orbit, it plunges into the thin atmosphere, plasma flaring along the hull. Parachutes deploy, thrusters ignite. Red dust rises as the craft touches down. Silence. Then, the first human step on Martian soil. A flag is raised, not for conquest, but exploration. Supplies are unloaded. Robots begin work. The first habitat dome rises, a fragile shelter against the harsh world. Solar arrays unfold, capturing sunlight. Greenhouses follow, growing food and oxygen. Robots drill for water. 3D printers build with Martian soil. Rovers explore, mapping terrain and resources. Teams climb ridges, surveying valles marineris, the solar system's greatest canyon. Drones scout lava tubes. Natural shelters for future expansion. Towers link Mars to Earth, bridging millions of kilometers. The colony grows, domes glowing under a pale sky. Engines test on red soil, readying for deeper journeys. At night, lights shine across the darkening plain, a quiet testament to human resilience on a new world. Every great dream requires hard work, and here, even on Mars, the work begins. Shelter is not just survival, it is the beginning of a new home. Piece by piece, humanity builds its future on this distant world. Even the smallest grains carry the secrets of life. The ground beneath us, once silent, now speaks through discovery. From barren soil, a seed of hope begins to grow. The colony expands, one vision, one mission, one step at a time. In the silence of the Martian night, anew, civilization shines its first light. Every crate carried is more than equipment. It is survival, it is life. Together, they raise signals that will connect worlds. Each panel laid down is another spark of power, another day of survival. Determination reflects not just in the eyes, but in the vision they carry. What once seemed impossible now rises in the dust of Mars. Water, the most precious treasure hidden beneath alien soil. Within these walls, green life emerges against a red desert. They capture not just a photo, but the first chapter of history. The rockets stand as towers of ambition, reaching beyond imagination. Every rock, every fragment holds the whispers of a planet's past. With every signal raised, the voice of humanity grows louder on Mars. Knowledge glows in their hands, guiding their next move. On the highest ridge, they stand as symbols of human courage. Even in the air itself, dust carries the story of survival. Beneath alien skies, new horizons rise with each passing moon. Every supply delivered is a promise kept, life will. Endure here. In the night, the colony shines like a beacon in the dark, and within these walls, they write the legacy of humanity among the stars. The moon is more than dust and craters. It is our gateway, the first step to the stars. Here, we learn to build, to endure, to survive together in a place where no life was meant to flourish. Every flag we raise is not for one nation, but for all of humanity. On the moon, we test the machines, the habitats, and the dreams that will carry us further, from mining its soil to capturing its light. The moon offers the resources to fuel the future. But beyond survival, it gives us perspective. Earth, fragile and radiant, always in sight. Generations on Earth will look up not just at a distant glow, but at a world we now call home. Every experiment, every stone collected, every dawn on the moon is practice for eternity. It is where we will teach, where we will connect, where we will take our first true steps as a spacefaring species. We return to the moon, not to repeat history, but to shape the future. To remind ourselves that impossible is only the beginning.